The Keetoowah Nighthawk Society was a Cherokee organization formed in 1858 and re-established ca. 1900 that intended to preserve and practice traditional Cherokee spiritual beliefs and old ways of tribal life based on religious nationalism. It was led by Redbird Smith, a Cherokee National Council and original Keetoowah Society member. It formed in the Indian Territory that was superseded by admission of Oklahoma as a state during the late 19th century period when the federal government was breaking up tribal governments and communal lands under the Dawes Act and Curtis Act. The Nighthawks arose in response to weakening resolve on the part of Cherokee leaders, including the original Keetoowah Society Cherokee, a political organization created by Cherokee Native American full-bloods. In 1858, to continue their resistance on behalf of the Cherokee after the Dawes Commission began forcing the transfer of Oklahoma tribal lands in the Indian Territory to individual ownership in the 1890s, a process termed allotment. Soon after forming, the Keetoowah Nighthawk Society grew to as many as 5,500 members, but they could not forestall the changes made by the Dawes Commission. In 1900, its representatives came to an allotment agreement with Cherokee leaders. After doing so, the commission enrolled the generally non-compliant Nighthawks in the tribe without obtaining their consents and registered them for allotments. In 1902, Redbird Smith was arrested and also compelled to enroll for allotment. The Nighthawks would not acknowledge these forced commitments, and as other Cherokee become citizens of Oklahoma statehood. November 16, 1907, the traditionalists, believing that acculturation represented the greatest threat to their people, fled to hilly areas near Black Gum Mountain in present-day Sequoyah County, Oklahoma. There, on the strength of their commitment and numbers and using the record of Cherokee and Keetoowah history of a sacred wampum belt that they had located, the remaining Nighthawks strove to preserve the ancient Cherokee culture. In 1908, they elected Smith as chief for life. But, as Michael Lee Weber notes, his movement had already declined, and by the end of 1918, Redbird Smith, the moving spirit of their society, had died. Hence, the Keetoowah Nighthawk Society became, alongside the original Keetoowah Society, a spiritual core of the Cherokee people during the years of the early 1900s in the Indian Territory that would eventually become a part of Oklahoma. After the Cherokee were forced to move to Indian Territory, various groups associated with the Keetoowah Society worked to preserve traditional culture and its teachings. The group now known as the original Keetoowah Society is believed to have developed from an early 20th century group known as the Keetoowah Nighthawk Society or the Nighthawk Keetoowahs. One of the earliest records of the Keetoowah movement post-Indian removal is dated August 15, 1888. Thanks for watching.